Anyway, I need to measure that square footage.
Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about with looking for things, so go on ahead if you need to.
But you haven't seen any water coming out of the
I can't speak to that because the water damage is visible on the roof.
There is what?
There's tons of water damage on the roof. You'd be blind not to see it. You can just see from the way the roof dents in and from where it's breaking at.
That's not water damage.
That's normal water damage.
That's movement.
That's water damage. That would be what would be moving the ceiling but water.
The ceiling, the roof moves.
Is the foundation unstable?
No, it's like any other house.
Okay.
It expands and contracts. It contracts during the wintertime when it gets cold, and it expands when it heats up.
And what about all the holes where the bugs are coming in from?
I've sprayed and sprayed.
That's not going to stop it because the hole by the electrical box is where the earwigs are coming in off the ceiling. The hole by the fridge from getting back here is where all the other insects are staying. I mean, until those holes are sealed, then...
What I can do is...
Also, the water under these tiles is coming from when we shower. This tile was never placed on the back row, so now it goes under the tiles.
I know that's what I'm measuring for. I need 4 for you. 4 by 5 by 4. 5 foot by 4 foot. So that'd be 25. 5, 10, 15, 20 square feet. 4.
You think you be coming out electrical box? Like this cough around it?
Well, right there's a huge opening.
Oh, I did. Gee.
Well, this was never caulked over, ever.
I've never even seen that.
Is there drywall under there? Or is it?
That's all I had. 3 by 3 by 3.
Yeah, see, all these beds and stuff, no wonder you're not getting any heat in here.
No, it just doesn't produce heat.
I don't know it won't come out with all the shit on top of it.
Oh no, we've moved it before and it just doesn't produce heat. It's not.
The only heat you're getting out of here is
The only time we're getting any heat in here is when it's hot out. I actually have to keep the windows open and the fan on if it's pretty hot.
because it's all blocked off and you're not getting any heat out of this part. And this is 80% of your apartment.
When we've moved it all away, it still doesn't produce
all
any
the
heat.
zones are on, and it was heating good before when it was empty. So all this shit just.
I mean, as far as I've ever seen, it's never really heated the apartment, and I'm not gonna argue though. Personally, that's just me. I'm not finna argue. I've caught enough trouble with y'all calling police on me. I'm not gonna argue anymore. So that's just where I stand. You'll have to call her, talk to her, or come here after she's off of work.
She said there's water. You can come to the roof. I don't see no place for.
I mean, I could see a little water drip earlier. I can't tell you where exactly it was, but I know from, I just know from experience what water damage on a ceiling looks like, and it shows on our ceiling pretty well. I mean, if it's movement, then the whole roof's about to collapse because there's tearing over there.
It won't collapse.
No, this will come down. This will collapse right here. Yeah, it's starting to weaken over there, like really badly, like extremely badly over there.
And that ain't gonna leak because that's a solid beam that goes across. This will not come down. This roof will not come down. It's just moving. I've got the same things in my apartment. That's where the seams are for the drywall. When I put the drywall seam in here. There's a seam and it just contracts
And all the welting? All the welting, like right above my bed, like this, that's not water damage at all?
No, it's not water damage. No,
Okay.
Whoa, look out. No, that's just marks in the drywall. And that's where a seam is. You got a seam, a beam that goes there, and it's just movement. I got the same ones, and every one of the apartments has the same thing. Every one of them. Every one of them. All right, so 3 by 3 there, 20 square feet there, and like I said, I'm going to be opening and closing this door several times
All right, no, that's good.
to get your weather stripping, new weather stripping.
And all of this is perfect too? All this cracking here is good too?
Yeah, it's just moving.
All of that is good as well?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
the same thing. See, in mine, Andrew?
I just want to make sure.
No, it ain't.
Because all of this looks pretty awfully handled to me. Like, I'm just stating the case that it looks
Well,
pretty
yeah, this
awfully.
has to be straight down and painted.
This all looks bad, and
This has got to be straight down and repainted. That's what these walls have to do. Oh, that's me. That's all this has to be done. It's just, it has to be straight down and repainted. That's all it is.
this
That's
where
just-
it looks like mold, this
No.
too.
That's
up
just,
here.
It's just water.
Did you guys ever get the mold remover that Larry told you guys that we
I
needed?
forgot the name of it.
It's called mold remover was what he told us.
Mold remover?
And we couldn't get it. We could only get glycolic acid. It was the strongest thing we could try to remove all the molds with. So what are you guys going to do for our mold problem with the tile and this as well?
Well, I'll get the mold removal stuff, and then when I tear the floor up, I'll clean all this stuff up for you. But it's your bathroom's going to be down for a full day.
That's fine, but we just need it done. It's not a matter of how long something is down for. It's a matter of we need it done and handled.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get it done. Just gotta say, you're going to be down for a full day in here.
That's not an issue right now.
Okay? 'Cause
That is actually a complete
if
non-issue
you
right
have
now.
to go to the bathroom, I have to. Well, you can't go to McDonald's.
I won't be able to, no. So I won't be able to. It's understandable. We're fine with that. We just need it all done. That's the only
We're
problem.
working on it, and then I finally start feeling better, so I can do some work. So, but no, the rest of this stuff is just movement from the building.
All of that as
Yeah,
well.
it's just
And...
movement. Because you
Okay.
you looked at you go to my place. Same thing, Andrew.
Okay. Again, I was just because this mold's been here for so long that it's starting to make people sick. Me and my mom, we can't have Ava here. This mold's not gone away no matter. That's mold from the water.
No, I understand that, but
This cracking under the tile was never done properly. This was never
I know
play
you
tiled.
record all that you want. And yeah, I understand, but your cracks like this, now that's just movement of the building, and there's nothing you can
Well,
do
this
about
isn't like I'm saying, like this recording's gonna be seen by someone to review this. So I mean, like that's all. But I mean, in the meantime, what I'm talking about is all of this is fine.
It's not. It needs to be fixed. We'll fix it. But like in
Because
my
no matter
apartment-
how much cleaning we've got done, there was still cockroaches, and you've bombed. And so here, no. We've cleaned, and that hole that you guys put to get back here, you guys need to seal that because that's where all the cockroaches that came from Robert and Michaela's apartment are coming from.
Well, it didn't come from Robert.
They did because they're not native cockroaches to Colorado.
Come from Robert.
They're not German cockroaches. They're not. Well, no, they didn't because those were native cockroaches that grow in the fields. Those came inside. The ones that we have aren't native cockroaches to Colorado. So I mean, but that's just a problem.
If I get the bug guy in here, you're going to literally have to take everything away from the walls.
Well, and if you get the bug guy in here, everything needs to be sealed before he comes in here.
We'll seal it.
Before he comes back to respray, everything needs to be fully sealed and retiled and taken care of.
And I'll do that. But when he comes here, you got to move everything.
But there's no issue. No, there's no issue with that. We can do that. That is fine. We have no problems complying with what you need done, but you guys definitely need to do your part and make sure that we're taken care of here.
Andrew, we'll get it done. Okay? We'll get it done. Okay? But it's an old building and it moves and it contracts, it expands.
There's definitely water damage up here.
That's not water.
There's definitely water damage on this ceiling.
Not water.
That is not water damage on the ceiling. I was a contractor for 30 years and I know fucking what is water damage, bud.
Okay, there's water damage up there. That's water damage.
Well, there's no indication in the roof or there's any water leaks. The flashings are all intact on the bottom.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to my mom about it because I don't know what you're talking about, so you'll have to talk to her.
Quit saying that it's water damage when you.
It looks like water damage. I've seen water damage. I've lived in apartments and houses my whole life. I know what water damage looks like. I'm glad you've been a contractor for as long as I've been alive. It seems like we have the same level of experience.